Long, long time ago, in a faraway land called Uz, lived a man named Job. Job wasn't just any man. He was a truly good and kind man. He always tried to do what was right. He loved God with all his heart and made sure to treat others with honesty, kindness, and fairness. Job was also very wealthy, powerful, and highly influential. In those days, people didn't count riches by how much money they had in the bank. Instead, it was all about animals, land, and many servants. Job had 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 pairs of oxen, and 500 donkeys. He was the greatest man in the East, not just because of his wealth, but also because of how he lived his life. Every day, Job thanked God for his blessings with prayers and offerings. His family adored him, especially his 10 children. They feasted and celebrated together often, which made their hearts glad. One day, however, a great challenge was set before Job. In the heavens, God took great pride in Job, viewing him as a model of righteousness. One day, in the divine realm beyond human perception, the angels assembled before God's glorious throne. These were the heavenly beings, each with a task, each reporting to the Almighty, the Creator of all things. Then, among them, Satan came also. He walked into the heavenly assembly, not with reverence but with a cold and calculating presence. The other angels parted silently, watching with cautious eyes. Though fallen, he still had access to appear before God, and he came with questions, with challenges, with accusations. The Lord, seated upon his radiant throne, saw him and spoke. "Where have you come from?" Satan replied, his voice smooth but laced with defiance. "From roaming throughout the earth, going back and forth in it." God spoke again, his voice steady and full of knowledge. "Have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him, blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil." The words rang out in the heavenly court. But Satan, ever the accuser, narrowed his eyes and stepped forward. "Does Job fear God for nothing?" he challenged. "You have put a hedge around him and his household, and everything he has. You have blessed the work of his hands, so that his flocks and herds are spread throughout the land." But the sly, sneaky Satan was persuaded that Job was only faithful because of his wealth and happiness. "Take away his riches and he will curse you, God," sneered Satan. God, confident in Job's faithfulness, allowed Satan to test Job, but not to harm him directly. Suddenly, adversity struck. Job's days of joy turned dark as messengers ran to him with terrible news. His livestock were stolen, his servants killed, and a great wind struck the house where his children feasted, leaving no survivors. With his heart aching and his riches gone, Job sat in the dust, but he did not curse God. Instead, he spoke words of wisdom. "The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." And even though his health was afflicted by painful sores from head to toe, and friends scorned him, he remained steadfast. "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" he questioned, refusing to let bitterness fill his heart. In the end, God restored Job's fortunes, giving him twice as much as before. His steadfast faith had turned his plight into a tale of profound wisdom for all generations. Job lived a long, full life, filled with joy, and became a symbol of unwavering faithfulness and resilience. And so, the story of Job, the righteous man of Uz, continues to inspire hope and trust in the goodness of life, even when times are hard. To see more of our videos, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Great Kids Club.